everyone, and welcome. Hope that you're doing amazing. Well, we are just really going to get into this because the way that I just feel so ramped up with information, with truth, with it's just like having all your bags packed or having everything ready the night before something big happens before you go to school. Or it's like you have everything that you need. You double check the checklist. You got everything prepared. All that shit. Hold on, let me start. My name is Latisse. I do readings on here as well as you can book readings with me down below. You can also donate a love donation if you feel so called to after this reading. And or you can check on my podcast down below. With that being said, cultivated and created. It just feels like you have everything that you need. Everything that you need. You have the right mindset, the stamina, the resilience to keep going. You have this devotion to self. You have, I'm hearing, the money that you need. Whether you feel like, I'm hearing you have exactly the money that you need. And a lot lately, for over the past couple of weeks, a lot of things and a lot of people, even in my own life, a lot of people like, there's no coincidences. There's no coincidences. There's no coincidences. And I'm just like, okay. And I feel like this currently what's happening is you have been getting prepared, whether that's honing in on your skills. I've been talking about a lot of DJs too, honing in on skills, getting a playlist together. So you've been honing in on things such as that or just your craft. And there's going to come a time very soon. Like the way, like I said, you got everything hacked and ready. It's almost like I'm hearing somebody thank God about that yesterday, or thank God I did that yesterday. It's like something that you did the day before sets it up for the day of, and it's like you've been kind of putting off this energy just a little bit of setting it up, getting it together, getting it in motion, moving it, all these things. But it's this you're just so ready. You're in this mode of like, I'm seeing somebody that's going to like summer camp. Reminds me of when I used to go to Gospel Hill camp. But somebody going to summer camp and they're just waiting on the bus to pick them up. You're just ready. You are in this energy of readiness and alignment and accepting things that are coming your way. And it's things that you actually want. Like I said, you're prepared. It's things that you actually want to do, actually want to experience, actually want to invoke, people you want to actually be around, like activities you want to do. It's like when people go on vacation. You have some people go on vacation and they got the whole schedule filled. Some people go on vacation and it's every other thing. And some people are like, we ain't got nothing planned. We just going. It's like either way it is, you are going to be in the right environments and the right mindset around the right people. It's like this has been waiting for you. It reminds me of those stories where the person they just kind of live a normal life and then they're launched into maybe like I'm seeing the Princess Diaries where she was a princess, or those things where they got to go on a secret mission. I'm seeing Percy Jackson. I'm also seeing Pan's Labyrinth, where they were just living their natural lives and then something comes up where they have to go on this adventure or this excursion or whatever, and they're ready for it though. They have all the tools necessary. They have all the people around them necessary. They're doing it. Every now and again, they may skip up Pan's Labyrinth, but it's this energy where you are placed in a position where you can truly be yourself, where somebody truly sees you and or experiences you in a way that is welcoming, in a way that is, it's almost giving wolf energy where it's like, I respect you so much for you being you. I know not to disturb it. I know if I'm not coming with an enhancement with something that is on the same line and realm as you, then there's it's got no point. So you're moving in this energy, you're moving in this mode of that mindset of like, okay, I'm ready. I'm so prepared. I'm seeing those videos of people that like they just ask people like, "Hey, do you got $1?" And the person's like, "Yeah, da da da." And they're kind of talking to them a little bit, and they wind up just blessing them with more money. Like, and they're like, "Oh my God, I literally just gave my last dollar, but I was like, I've been there when I didn't even have $1." And so it's things like that where you're just put in the right circumstances because of who you are. You're just put in the right rooms just because of who you are. You are moving in this alignment that this feels so good. This energy feels so good. It really feels like I'm seeing somebody that just got in from like playing outside or from being at the pool, just having a really good time, and they come in and they just dripping with sweat or just water, and they eating their little sandwiches with the little Capri Sun, and it's just like it's something that makes you feel whimsical again, or like a child again, or just experiencing life again for the first time. I feel like you're kind of in this energy of an adult, where you just feel so weighed down by responsibilities, life, recession, all this shit. That's kind of like you just like, but then there's something that happens when you're allowed to experience and see that life is truly still filled with fun, with pleasure, with new people that are going to teach you things, love you, that are going to enjoy the. It's just like there's so much to experience and to involve in. I'm hearing there's clothes that you haven't worn yet. There's places you haven't laughed in. There's conversations you haven't had, and I feel like you're moving in this energy now, and it just feels so good. Like I couldn't wait to get it out. I was like, oh shit, let me do my intro. Like, hold on, pause, wait a minute, and it's just like in this energy of that where you just like, I'm just so excited I can't hold it in any longer. Like my birthday's tomorrow. I know I'm going this and I'm doing this, and it's like I can't even sleep. Or it's just like you truly feel like you're gonna have a good time in life. Maybe it's been kind of rough. Maybe you feel like you couldn't really express self in a way that's joyful. It's like I got too many responsibilities. I got too much shit to handle. Life is becoming too much, or disappointment, or rejections, or whatever. And life was like, we're just gonna show you what it feels like to truly experience air in your lungs, not not exhaustion, not smoke, air, like true fresh air in your lungs. And you're moving in this direction with ease without you even knowing it at some points. But the more that it gets closer, it's like you each day you're waking up like, I know something good is going to happen, or I know today's going to be a good day. I know something phenomenal. It's like you are thinking in this mindset of your highest degree. Like, I just know. I just have this energy. I just have this feeling. Right? And it reminds me, it's like those things that I've been telling y'all to do for yourselves, put in the word on yourself. Every time I wear this happens. Or anytime I go here, this happens. And I'm getting reminded of a video that I seen in Shaheem, and he was like, I'm telling you, anytime I check into a hotel, there's people have always seen to have left food. And not like eating food. They were like food. And so he was like, in this fridge, there's a box of Lucky Charms, unopened. And he's a tourist. So he's like, yeah, I'm a tourist, so you know me for that. And he was like, and a thing of milk, like a little small little, I think it's a quarter gallon of milk or whatever, unopened. He was like, I'm finna, I love Lucky Charms. He's like, each time, I kid you not, each time I check into a hotel, there's always food left. And remember, I've been telling y'all, you are abundant in a lot more ways than you think. Start saying the things like, if I wear this perfume, I'm always getting blessed with this. If I set this up, I'm always getting blessed. Anytime I go here, I'm always getting blessed here. It's like you're putting that up, and now you're starting to experience that in a lot more ways without you even having to say anything. You're just recognizing the pattern of receiving, of abundance, of wealth. Right? It's like I'm hearing like somebody like, oh, I get a treat every time I come here. I get the same treat, and all of a sudden they got a deal on it. Remember I said like the buy one. It's like you are realizing there's so many ways that I'm cultivating and welcoming abundance in my life, wealth into my life, freedom into my life, liberation into my life, expression in my life, joy in my life, pleasurable sex in my life, achievements in my life, love in my life. I'm hearing. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm hearing concubine. I don't know what that's about. Your business is your business, but that's what I'm hearing. A conquest of a concubine. That's what I'm literally hearing. Conquest of a concubine. Take what you need and need what you take, Ashe. But you are living in this new realm, in this new energy. And even with me not even pulling any cards, just doing this channel reading, anytime I just do that, I just know Spirit they feel so free with you. When I do channel messages, it's a lot more free flowing. Spirit feels comfortable to speak through me. They feel safe and warm enough in my body to speak. And I feel like that's how spirit feels. They feel safe enough to give you blessings, to give you love, because they know that you also feel safe. I'm hearing you are redeeming yourself by admiring your qualities, by admiring your life that you're creating, by living from a vantage point of truth and authenticity, like this excitement that you feel about each day. And it doesn't even have to be a big fucking event. For some of you, you're just excited about each day, and you used to loathe wanting to wake up or go to sleep, because if you go to sleep, it's another day, it's another da, da, da. But like, you're realizing, it's kind of like how I told you guys, do you actually hate the day? Like, because I'm realizing, like, I think I said on my podcast, like, I don't actually hate Mondays. I just hate what it means in society. For some, that's a lot of like, oh, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to work and to a job. And but you're realizing, it's like, I don't hate the day. I hate what I have to do on those days. What that day means. And in true actuality, Monday is literally Moon Day, where you're supposed to be tapped into your emotions, giving yourself nurturing energy, just lots of self care, just comfort, coziness, and feeling vibrant in your home. And so it's like you're realizing, I don't hate these days, I don't hate these moments, I just don't like certain things. And that's also make you realize, I don't hate my life or I don't hate my job, I just hurt. I'm not a fan of certain aspects of it, and you're realizing it in a way of like, this bad thing happening or this setback in my day does not make it a bad day. It's just something that happened within a day that is good. And that's how you're thinking about things. You're like, I don't, maybe I just need a different job. Because when I think about it, when I was working at the movie theater and stuff, I couldn't wait to go to the movie theater and work. When I was working at there, I couldn't wait to go there and work. But now that I'm here, yes, it's more money, but I just feel like I'm draining, and I feel like I'm using the money to escape from my. And so it's certain things that you're piecing and putting together. It's like, wow. Or maybe you typically go, I'm seeing somebody typically go to like a restaurant or a bar, and they typically go with like friends, but this time like the friends can come when they go alone. And this time you're actually able to talk to like the bartender or other people, or you start to actually notice the atmosphere in the room and how it affects you, good, bad, or otherwise. And so you are being more observant and not absorbing everything. And with your observations, you're able to realize what you do want to pay attention to, what you do want to, I think it's where reap the benefits of what you do want to welcome in your life. And so now you can be like, oh yeah, I'm actually excited to go to the bar, and then now they're like, oh yeah, the last time I came, or yeah, it's this energy of you experiencing new things in your everyday life. You are excited about your everyday life. Whether you're about to accomplish a goal, move somewhere, travel, things, you're still excited. Even if it's just about, oh, I cannot wait. Because maybe later on in the day or at night, you got a creative idea for what to cook for breakfast. And now you're just excited about what you're going to cook for breakfast. Because you remember moments where you just had to eat food that you did not want to eat, but you know you needed substance to get through the day. And so it's even moments like that where you are realizing there's so much joy and pleasure and experiences and life to behold that I can be present in, that I can pack for. And a lot of times you don't pack for something that you don't plan on. You're realizing you can stay in this joy, this pleasure, this growth. A lot, I'm telling you, somebody finna be slurped and burped. Because the way, I mean, your boom boom bring life. I love it. But yeah, you're getting nasty. Okay, everyday life. Like I said, you're gonna be experiencing so much pleasure, so much joy. You are now going to events where you don't have to mentally prep for. You just excited. You just ready to go. You are now going to be speaking up without even thinking. You just know the outcome of me speaking up is me getting this out. It's like you, like I said, you're looking at life like you're about to go on a summer vacation trip. Like you just experience so much joy, and I'm seeing. Thank you for bringing me back to that moment where I said I'm seeing somebody outside playing in a pool, or when they were kids, like went outside and they come back, eat the chips and drink the Capri Sun, and they just breathing. Those are the moments where you feel like things went wrong, or where you feel like you were rejected, or where you got disappointed in losing something, or that is that moment. Because I mean, that is literally just I'm hearing a break from the joy. And not in a bad way, kind of like I said, they came back from outside from playing, from enjoying themselves and this and that. They just eating, snacking, getting nourishment. So that eating can be affirmations, it could be journaling, it could be Reiki healing, it could be screaming at a motherfucking wall, cussing somebody out, who knows? But that is that break. It could be when you're breathing and trying to drink and quench yourself, kind of like that Capri Sun. I like analogies. Okay, this is the way my brain works. So your brain don't work the way. I'm sorry, maybe book or reading it might be different. Shit. Is this energy where in those moments, or maybe you like lost something, it could be a job or the motivation, or just like this passion, or you just something got cut back, or you just feel like a lot is being weighed on you. Um, those are those moments. Those are those moments where you are replenishing yourself. So that way, once you are like, oh, all right, I ate, I'm ready to go back outside, I'm ready to go back out and play, you have more than enough energy. You have more than enough energy. You done quenched your thirst. You're hydrated now. Maybe you need to be around community a little bit more. It's this energy where in those moments you're recognizing I'm just taking a break. Like I said, or those moments where you thinking about an idea right before you don't really want to go to sleep, and you're realizing this is not anxiety. Ashe, confirmation, but this is excitement for the future, for what's to come. I'm not anxious. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm prepared. So in those moments, possibly you lost something, or something didn't go your way, or those are just those moments you just come back inside. Or when you're taking a nap, or you're charging for the night, those are those moments. But you are always going to be ready to experience new joy. I don't know why. When I was a real young kid, past the term of, statute of limitations, way past that. Um, but we used to just, I was outside kid, okay? 97, baby. Outside just doing random shit with my siblings and all my cousins and friends, just be all out throughout the whole neighborhood, throughout blocks, okay? When I'm gonna go going down blocks, and I remember we used to, I don't know why they want me to bring this up, but we will break into old, like, abandoned buildings, or buildings that were still operating, but not operating at business hours. And I remember us breaking into the dentist office that was like right up the street. It had just recently closed down, I believe, probably like a week or so, and they still had a lot of shit in there because my oldest sister and my oldest cousin was peeking through. They almost was like the leaders of the group, essentially. Like they go scout some shit out and then they bring us back. So they were essentially scouted the thing out, and then we wound up breaking the window. Um, if I remember right, I was just a lookout. Because I was a little bit too young to climb in and out through the window without them having to help me climb in and out the window. But I was a great lookout. Okay, so I was just a lookout when they went in. It was still like toothbrushes and floss. It's so fucking dentist office. Toothpaste and toothbrushes and floss and all this type of stuff. Like the dentist might, like, they just, because they had just closed not too long ago. They took out, I think, the majority of the major equipment. But my sister, being my sister, she gave us all our little cut, and I think they had trees in office too, but they gave us all our little cut or whatever. And then we went back, and my sister and my oldest cousin, they gave some to the family, like, this is what we did, and they wound up selling it. They wound up selling a lot of it at school, selling this. And it's like, I feel like it's kind of like that energy. when you're doing things that, this is for somebody thinking, I was like, where are we going with the story? It's for somebody that is doing things in an unconventional way of making money or funds. And I ain't saying going out there doing some shit illegal, but shit, our president right now in the U.S. is quite. Need I say more? I need not. So, certain things you realize, I may just pay the state taxes and not those, or not take federal taxes at all. It might take them years to catch up to me. I don't know. It's just something like that where you're thinking of things in a different way of how a child did. Again, that story came up for that reason. You're doing something in an unconventional way. Maybe somebody's like, thank you. Somebody's like, you got to go through this person to talk to this person. And you're like, no. I'm not a fan of having somebody speak on my life or about my life. I'd rather just do it directly in person. And so you're going direct. You found a way, just your childlike energy of just doing some shit, just asking a question like, oh, okay. Or you just living your everyday life. You're just excited. You're ready. You're prepared. And I'm seeing somebody just come in and like, oh my God, I've been wanting to talk to you. And it's going to sound crazy and I'll take it out, but they're going to give you the time of day. Not to prove yourself, but so they can see sometimes when you're a creative person, you can get so sensitive about your shit and you don't want to share it or you don't want to speak about it because you feel like it's kind of like a way of proving yourself sometimes. Get out of that mindset. Get out of that energy. You're not proving yourself. You're showing what you're passionate about. It's like somebody asking, oh my God, is that? I hate when y'all give me car references. God, please. This how I know this ain't my teenage job. Is that, are those the chrome wheels? Yes. And then you start getting passionate about it, you start speaking about it, you start speaking about this on the car and that on the car. You're not proving what you have. You're not trying to boast or any of that. You're just passionate about it. You're speaking about it with so much love and sincerity and intelligence and growth. And like I said, that's also you packing your clothes, getting ready, prepared to go on this trip, to this vacation, to fill it up or to not fill it up. It's you just truly being excited for what each and every day will present to you. And so that is very specific. You'll be surprised you'll see me. You'll be surprised. You just go and I always come here and you wind up changing the time of day when you gotta go somewhere, you wind up meeting somebody that change your life or you change their life. Life, that's why again leading back to that coincidence, life is so vast. They always say, oh my God, you know so and so, what a small world. You ever heard that? You probably start thinking, I ain't even traveled here, I ain't even tried here. But you be meeting people. I know that person. I know that person. Like, oh my God, you know this person. You know this thing. Oh my God, what a small world. So you feel like, again, get used to this continuous excitement, this joy, this authenticity of living your life, this pleasure that you're going to experience because now you're coming back in. Now you're going back outside. Now you're going back outside. Now you're going to be experiencing life in a new way, in a new mindset, a new energy, in a new aura. Like, you're going back outside. You're realizing, I didn't hate this day. I just didn't enjoy doing that. I just enjoy setting that up. You goes for the money thing. Go watch the reading I did talking about I forgot what I named it, but it's something about don't be surprised with the way that you get your manifestations or something. Like I said, you're just gonna have to do things very unconventional. For a while, posting on YouTube was very unconventional. It means, and that's not it. For a while, people like acting is not a real job. Anything can change. So realize anything can change at any moment in time. And as long as you stay in this energy of staying ready, and people are like, how do I stay ready? How do I stay? Just living your life, being you. That is the best way. The only way to actually stay ready is by being you. Because it's your voice, your body, your sight, your creativity, your thoughts, everything that's going to have to invoke whatever it is that needs to be invoked. Create whatever needs to be created. It's you. So as long as you are tapped into you, Baby, you ready to catch that bus when they come to pick you up. You got everything. You didn't double check the list. You got everything you need. You need a DJ? I got you. Something about that DJ keeps coming up too. Something about being fucked as well keeps coming up too. But just be ready. You're in this excitement of realizing there's so much joy and pleasure in and throughout my day, and that I can wake up to you and be excited about. There's so much that I have not experienced, and even in that sense, I'm excited about. I ain't even pull no car. I don't even feel like no cars needs to be pulled. It's just really just get continuously excited about life. Life wants you to experience it. Life wants the best for you. The very best. And it's going to make sure that it does everything that I can to make sure that you get that and experience that. You are so ready. You are so fucking ready, baby. I love you guys. Like I said, I was so excited. It's just, it's coming. I don't even have a time. It just, as soon as you continue to see, like, it's happening every day. I'm hearing, like, it's no time period because it's like gonna be back to back. It's a domino effect of blessings, of joy, of consequences of the hard work and the time that you put in. Yeah, we don't fuck no cards. But yes, I love y'all. Love yourselves more. Show that you love yourself more. And be prepared. Be ready by just being you. Because, baby, you are about to experience some shit. Okay? So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time.